Right, guys, I get it. We're showmen. You want to keep the title races interesting for as long as possible. But this is it today. You win it today or you don't win it at all. And I do not want to have to go through the playoffs. So for the love of the Queen, get out there and win this title or be ever known as the Chokers of the South. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to episode 11 here at Queen of the South. On the Impossible Dreams, we look to win the Champions League with our Scottish club. But before that, of course, we need to be in the Premiership. And today, well, we're either going to do it or we're going to have a massive bottle job and fail and have to go through the playoffs. Now, there are 2 games left in the season. It can only be us or Partick Thistle that go up. Any points, if we get a point, we're good. If Partick, are we good with goal difference? We're more or less good. And if Partick Thistle drop a point, then we're good. Now, Partick Thistle are playing Dunfermline. We are playing Ayr United in the first game. Hopefully, something will happen there. Either we'll win or Dunfermline will take points. Dunfermline have absolutely rocketed up the league and got into the playoffs at Arbroath's expense. And the last game of the season, we are away to Dunfermline. It's basically the reverse fixtures. And Partick are away to Ayr United. You would imagine that it's going to be okay, and we are going to, even if it's with a bloody nose, stumbling and crawling at the end, we are going to get this job done. But it's not guaranteed. So let's not waste any time. There will also be end of season awards today, as well as our goal of the season competition. So a lot to look forward to, but we want to be doing all of that with Premiership football secured. So we're expecting a 4-4-2 from Ayr United, and this is the team that we are sending out. Now, Swanson's tied. This is more or less the same team that a week ago played in the Cup against Celtic last episode. So Eastwood in goal. DeBayo, it's going to be Nditi and Wheater, with Swanson making up the back four. McKay as the halfback, Cochrane and Little. Tevez as the number 10 with Roy and Cassidy going up top. Let's just get this done, please. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. John McGlynn, of course, the rip-off version of John McGinn, made in China. He is their new manager. I'm not quite sure what happened at some point. I think was McGlynn at Kilmarnock. He got sacked earlier this season anyway. But he's done okay for himself, hasn't he? Moved up the table. What do you want to say to this? Let's give the fans a title party at full time, shall we? I mean, taking pressure off has not worked, so let's try. We can all have a beer at full time if we win, guys. So we've got a match preview. It's another big game. Look at that recent form. We are stumbling over this finish line, aren't we? Hopefully. I mean, it's our last home game of the year. You don't want to have to win the league away from home. I mean, that's assuming we're going to win it, of course, which is far from sure. We'll keep an eye on the Partick Dunfermline game as well. Any score updates from there would be greatly received, wouldn't they? But here we go. Oh, I'm a little bit sick. Surely it's going to be fine. Surely it's going to be fine. We're looking motivated and inspired. Let's give them some encouragement. A draw should be fine. We do have a better goal difference. We've got a corner. Tevez to take. Where's David Wheater? It's Nditi. Oh, and it's gone just over the bar. Dunfermline has taken the lead. I repeat, Dunfermline has taken the lead. Partick need 2 goals to keep this total race alive. We are getting shots, but none on target. 7 shots, none on target. Let's see if we can win this ball back. Cross comes in. It's offside. Swanson at the back post in the air is weak, isn't he? He's got a lot of positives about his game. It's only just offside. Maybe got away with that. A lot of positives in his game, but airily at the back post, and Partick Thistle have come back instantly and have a point as things stand. But that would still end. Never mind. They're in front. So, as things stand, it's going to be a 3-point gap going to the final day, and that's not what we want. All right, let's say our shooting's not been good enough. We have had chances, just nothing on target. Cassidy's not having a great day. I wonder if Cassidy's one of these guys that doesn't like the big occasion. We have Patton on the bench. We also have Fitzpatrick, and we could move Tevez forward. which, as I say that out loud, is something I think I want to do. Okay, so we've moved Tevez forward. We've switched Roy over to the advanced forward, and Fitzpatrick comes into play as the number 10. And let's hope that Fitzpatrick is the missing link. We've got some nervous-looking players starting to develop in there, which is not ideal. 16 shots, 2 on target. It's not good enough, is it? And come on, come on, come on. De Bayo can't get there. Swanson again at the back post, and again. Swanson's inability to defend an aerial ball is going to cost us, and this is officially now getting... It's getting to crap yourself kind of levels, isn't it? Let's go and just put pressure on them. It's the crosses in that is hurting us, so let's go and do that. And this is... You're starting to get the feeling that if we are going to do this, it's going to be because Partick slip up, not because we get the job done. 2 draws would have been enough for us. Mathematically, 2 draws would have been enough for us. And that time, he is well onside. Let's try and demand more. All right, let's get nervous players off the field. They're no good to us. So, De Bayo, off you go for Cooper. McKay's the other nervous one. Off you go for Dixon. And we'll switch Dixon around with Little. And we've got 10 minutes left here. Otherwise... Let's try a calm down, a focus. Partick Thistles won. We have lost, and it is going to the final day. So there we go. There is 2 points in it going to the final game of the season. It's going to be Dunfermline away for us. And so I think unlucky in defeat. Yeah, it might have been unlucky in defeat, but Jesus Christ, guys, you're killing me. Wait right there. We have to come back and try and do it in the final game. Okay, welcome back. Now, it wasn't meant to be like this, was it, when we had an 11-point gap? We've been able to win the league, it feels like, for the last 6 months, but it has to happen here. This is the final game of the season. Now, there's a 2-point gap, a 1-point difference in goal difference, and if we have a look at this here, we have both scored the same amount of goals. So what that means is that if we draw and Partick Thistle win, we will be on the same amount of points, obviously, I suppose. Goal difference, if they win by 1 goal, will be the same. And if they win by 2 or more, they will have a better goal difference. Because obviously, if we draw, our goal difference won't improve. And if they play and win, basically, then they are going to likely have scored more goals than we will, unless we can sort of match them. But in any case, if you have a look at the head-to-head between the 2 teams, which is a 3rd tiebreaker, we can see our results for the season here. Now, we have to obviously ignore our win in the Challenge Cup, which means that they have won twice. We've only beaten them once. So if it comes down to head-to-head, it's going to be Partick Thistle. So we need to better their results. So it's the ultimate bottle job. It's going to happen, isn't it? Come on. So anyway, we're playing Dunfermline. They don't really have anything to play for. They're going into the first round of playoffs. We're expecting a 4-2 from them again, and this is the team we're sending out. We have made some changes, some players that don't enjoy big games. We've taken them out of the team. So Eastwood in goal, Cooper, who does enjoy big games, comes in for De Bayo, and DT, Wheater, and Swanson will continue in the team though. McKay, Little, and Cochrane, Tevez, Patton, and Cassidy will go up top. Ali Roy again doesn't enjoy the big games. Hasn't played well for a little while now, despite being one of the stars, if not the star of the season. So he's on the bench if we happen to need him. Oh, let's just pray to Jesus we don't. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. Do we recognise? And no one particularly new that looks like they're in their team. No, certainly no Carlos Tevez. Now, what do we want to say? We're sick and tired of getting these bad results. We're in 8th in the recent form. They've won 3 of their last. If we're at best, we can deny them here. I think I like that. Well, that's worked, hasn't it? Have I pulled out a bit of a blinder of a team talk when we desperately need it at most? Oh, let's hope so. Let's hope so. So they are coming out in the 4-4-2. Whiten up front is the top goal scorer in the league, so that is not ideal. Look at that form; it's terrible. We're falling in a heap, aren't we? Maybe Ayr will do us a favour. That would be nice of them, wouldn't it? Yeah, you can see Dunfermline and Ayr have nothing to play for, so If you just want to let us win this one, please, Dunfermline, that would be very nice. You've got a playoffs to look forward to. You know, save yourself, save your energy. Just please, please, please don't beat us. McKay, and he heads it as far as the left. No, it'd be the right winger, wouldn't it? Cooper goes over. His final game for the club. Good block by Wheater. Tevez picks it up. Forward. Oh, can't find Cassidy. Oh, Jesus, Eastwood. Just about does enough. We have done chance conversion and chance creation training in between the two games, so hopefully we'll see a benefit of that. Cassidy's looking nervous. Come on, Cassidy. We need you, mate. Haven't seen a score come through from the other one yet. We just need to match them, don't we? As long as we match them, we're good. Patton! Oh! So close. Cooper. That thing's been bugging me all day, that Norton thing. I don't want to restart my computer. Here we go with Swanson. Swanson, he gets into the penalty area, gets taken off his toes. McKay picks it up. Little. Swanson, come on. Where's your cross? Oh, it's gone down. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Who's going to take it? It's Little. This is not a time to miss, mate. He's got his last few. Come on, please, mate. Please, 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 please. Oh, he sent the goalkeeper the wrong way, and we have taken the lead in Dunfermline. He's 11th of the season, and we haven't seen a score come through yet. It doesn't matter what the score is in Ayr. No, is it Ayr's the place? I don't know if Ayr's the place or not. Anyway, it doesn't matter what the score is there. As long if we're winning, it doesn't matter. Tevez with a free kick. Back post. Little's there again, and Ben Little with a second. It's going to get disallowed, though. Was it a push? It was offside. Oh, we can't complain. He's a mile off. And I think I found a tell when the game is going to give it us offside because it didn't have the number of goal it was for him for the season. So maybe there's a tell. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the game for anybody because I do like it's a little bit more difficult, to tell if the goal's going to be disallowed or not. But it's 1-0. It's tighter than a duck's anus, as the saying goes, but we're just about there. Where's the no complacency, boys? We can't allow complacency. Cassidy, demotivated, not playing well. He's still demotivated. We might need to take him off. We've got Cooper looking How can you be demotivated in a game like this? Maybe because your manager tells you you're rubbish. All right, let's get back out there. We're 45 minutes away from the promised land. Let's praise them. Cassidy, you're annoying me, mate. Let's get Ali Roy on. Ball forward. It's easy for Cooper. No one anywhere near him. Forward for Cochrane. A second goal would just make us all a little bit happier, wouldn't it? And it's taken away from Cooper. Tevez putting pressure on the back line. Centre-back striding forward. Ball forward. And DT has it. Oh, it just heads it down to Whiten. It's wide. Swanson, can he stop the cross coming in? Swanson, he can't. Oh, it's straight into the arms of Eastwood. I have a suspicion. Let's try demand more. I have a suspicion, though, that there was a block on that sort of deflected it into Eastwood's arms. But it doesn't matter. We got away with it. Patton, can he win this ball back for us? We need a second goal, don't we? Tevez, stick a foot in. Somebody stick a foot in. Swanson, just don't get sent off, please. And DT. I mean, it's easy to say we deserve it, but if we don't, if we choke at the end of the season, then we don't deserve it. And Whiten, who has been scoring for fun all season, has missed one. Let's go back to balanced. We don't need players streaming forward. Let's try a focus. We're running the clock down. I still haven't seen a score come through, but if Partick score and we concede, there's still time for this game to go the wrong way. Tevez with the ball for Ali Roy. Can Ali Roy send us into the Premiership? Ali Roy! It's still there. No, it's cleared away. There's an opportunity for us. Oh, Partick Thistle's winning. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. We have to win now. We have to win. Let's praise them. Tevez over a free kick. Can he bend one in? Come on, Carlos. Come on, Tevez. It's decent. Oh, it's a stunning save. And it stayed in as well. We're into stoppage time. All right, we're going to go full close. Full close. Okay, so we've made a substitution. Patton has come off. We've brought on Devlin to go an extra man at the back. So it is essentially a back five. One man up front to try and hold it up for us. And 2 minutes of stoppage time to go. Oh, please, 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 please. We've done it. Oh, thank you. We have done it. Hands up if you thought we were going to stuff that up. I definitely did, but we've got away with it in the end. We're going to win the league by 2 points, assuming that Partick Thistle held on. But here we go, the first trophy of the series. It is promotion as champions in our first season with Queen of the South. So there we go. We just about deserved the win in the end. We really would have loved that little goal to stand, wouldn't we? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We got there. You're champions. Time to celebrate. You know what, boys? Enjoy it. Enjoy it now, because most of you won't be here next season. But there we go. Partick Thistle did win on the final day. Greenock Morton have been relegated. Hamilton will go into the relegation playoff. And it'll be Partick, Ayr or Dunfermline that will scrap it out to get promoted with us. And of course, there is no guarantee that they will get promoted. They'll have to play off against the bottom team from the Premiership, or second bottom team from the Premiership. But there we go. Queen of the South wins the championship. We lift it on the final day. Initial budgets. What's the Queen got for us? No transfer budget, 16 grand a week. What do we have now? So basically, we can spend what we have, and we have no money to spend. Yeah. Well, summer transfer special is going to be interesting. So we've kept some promises about getting promoted to the Premiership. I thought that was a no-brainer promise because we were going to absolutely walk the league. Cooper had a good final game for the club, so well done to you. And guys, again, wait right there. It will be right back for the first annual for the first annual end-of-season awards at Queen of the South. Dumfries Finest will be in attendance, I'm sure. So, yeah, something to look forward to. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Queen of the South End-of-Season Awards! Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, and welcome to the End-of-Season Awards. Now, first things first, the Queen sends her apologies. She wishes that she could be here with us. Unfortunately, she's scheduled a beheading tonight. Can you believe it? So she has to be present for that, unfortunately. But let's not let that put a damper on our spirits. We have eventually won the league. We're going to be a Premiership side next season. The boys have outdone themselves, massively outdoing what was expected of them. So let's start the evening by giving them all a big hearty round of applause. Well done, boys. What a season this has been. What a season. So the first award this evening is the Golden Pen for this season's signing of the year. And this guy, I stuck my neck out a little bit. I paid a fee, £4,500. Almost broke the bank with that £4,500, mind you. But he came in from Sheffield United. Was an absolute star between the sticks. So the Golden Pen goes to our goalkeeper, Jake Eastwood. The next award is the Golden Card, awarded to this season's worst disciplined player. And to be fair, I think we were a little bit below par in this category this year. 6 yellow cards won that, and I'll be honest, that's not good enough. You need, come on, at least a red. Get in there, boys. But the winner of the Golden Card this year with the 6 yellows is our centre-back, Roberto Nditi. The next award is the Golden Bullseye, awarded to the player who has the best pass completion rate. And, well, 98%. That is ridiculous. And the man that has won the Golden Bullseye this season is, well, you've got to get back up here. Hope you haven't taken your seat. Roberto Nditi. The next award is the Golden Spoon, awarded to the man who feeds the strikers, the player with the most assists. And this guy, he shouldn't be with us. Let's be honest. He shouldn't be here. He should be a much higher standard. And hopefully next year he's going to be at that standard and he's going to be a big part of anything we do. With 12 assists, the Golden Spoon goes to Harry Cochran. The The next award is the Golden Anchor, awarded to that man we can rely on, the player with the best average match rating. And, well, this guy is going to be in an opposition dugout next season, but he was brilliant in getting us into the Premiership this year with an average match rating of 7.51. The man who wins the Golden Anchor is Zach Swanson. The next award comes from the medical department. It is the Golden Cross for this season's most injured player. And, well, I mean, it's a no-brainer who wins it. We didn't see him all season. So with the best part of 100% of the season missed, the winner is Lee Connolly. Next up, it is the Golden Soother, awarded to the baby of the team, this season's best young player. And we've already seen this guy up here once tonight, and it's a shame that he won't be around for us next season. The Golden Soother this year goes to Zach Swanson. The next award is one of the big ones. It is the Golden Boot for this season's top goal scorer. And this guy, I think, has been the surprise packet of the club so far. We didn't really know what to expect when we started the season, but 23 goals later, and we've got a Golden Boot winner. And that man is Ali Roy. The next award is the Horse's Ass for this season's worst player. And difficult in a title promotion winning season to acknowledge a worst player. But someone came in, one of the top paid players at the club, and has done nothing but basically sulk and be complacent and nervous the whole time. So a big congratulations to this season's Horse's Ass. The winner is Lee Tomlin. And now it is time to acknowledge the Viewers Player of the Year, an award that means a lot to the players, I guarantee you. We had 4 nominees, and thank everybody who nominated and voted. And the winner of the Viewers Player of the Year this season is Ali Roy. Now, before we get to naming the Player of the Year for this season, we do need to take a minute to acknowledge the Team of the Year. So if you just direct your eyes up to the screen, you will see that the goalkeeper is Eastwood. The back 4 is DeBeo, Wheater, Nditi, and Swanson. The holding midfielder is Little. The midfielders are McGrory and Cochrane. The number 10 is Aidan Fitzpatrick. Did a very good job in there as well. And the strikers are Patton and Roy. Congratulations, guys. You've all had wonderful seasons. Well done. And now it is time for the big one to award the Golden Star for this season's Player of the Year. And it can only be one man, can't it? Goals win games. And this guy scored goals. So the Golden All-Star for this season is Ali Roy. Congratulations, Ali. Congratulations to you and the rest of the winners this evening. What a season it has been. It's going to be a tough one next year. Premiership football is it's going to be a big step up for us. But I think we showed in the Scottish Cup we can compete. And that is, well, that's half the battle, isn't it? So hopefully we'll be standing here next season, still a Premiership team. And if not, I'll probably have lost my head. So I won't be here to worry about that anyway. But I'll look forward to seeing everybody back at Palmerston Park again next season. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so the end of season awards are done. Well done to Ali Roy on winning our Player of the Season. Let's just whip through this. I am a little bit conscious of episode length here. The signings for this season are the ones that we made. Swanson was an A+. David Wheater was only a C. Who else do we make the signing of here? Well, there's a lot of signings anyway. The key ones, Tevez obviously is a good signing. Eastwood, who was signing of the year, just about, I think, justified getting rid of, who was it, Sol Byrne or something we had on loan, and we overall saved some money even with the transfer fee. Who else did we bring in? Lawless was an unmitigated disaster. Cassidy was decent, wouldn't say he was good. Dixon was okay, wasn't he? Tomlin was a disaster as well. That's why he won the Horse's Ass. And Devlin, time will tell, but he's here on low money and he's an international. So I think that overall will work out to be a good one. Season results, we got an A+ for winning the championship, and with no budget to spend, it's going to be a real challenge, I think, to stay there next season. Scottish Cup got all the way to the semi-finals, B-. That is harsh from the Queen, I've got to say. Betfred Cup a C+. We got all the way to, we got to the second round there. We got through the group stage and then got spanked, and we got to the semi-finals of the Caramel Wafer Cup and got beaten by eventual winners Broth. But that kind of is what it is. Wasn't too concerned about that. Biggest win was against Broomhill in the Cup. An early round win there. The match to remember, 2-1 against St Mirren in the Betfred group stage. Okay, I think we had a couple of decent results in the actual Scottish Cup that would maybe be better than that. Goal of the season we'll come back to. It was one of Little's stunners. He had 2 stunners in that game against Inverness. So that is the game, the goal the game gave as goal of the season. Reputation, you can see we're up half a star, so that is excellent. We don't have any new sponsorship deals. Hopefully that will change over the summer. We do have a little bit of money, but obviously nothing to compare it to, this being the first season. A little bit of money for merchandise. Tomlin, Roy, Fitzpatrick, Cochrane, and Tevez. How is Tevez not the most sold shirt? But anyway, they are the most popular players. Team of the season. Over the course of a season, it's probably difficult to argue with too much of this. Patton or Cassidy is a bit of it could go either way. Otherwise, I think that is more or less, I would say, I think McKay is maybe unlucky. He kind of moved from centre-back into the half-back role, and as a result of that has maybe missed out. I'd maybe have him as half-back and instead of McGrory, and then move a little forward. But generally speaking, that is fair enough. The accolades, we can see all the top goal scorers, fans, player of the year, all that kind of stuff is there for your confirmation. And the record breakers, well, there was a lot. Ali Roy set a new record for goals by a player in a season, goals in a match. Some of these, I think, historically are maybe inaccurate. 14 clean sheets for Eastwood. It'll be a while, I'd say, before we start getting to those sorts of numbers again. It's Carlos Tevez. We had the oldest and the youngest player, as well as the oldest and the youngest goal scorer, the same player. I think Tevez didn't score in debut, but Owen Hunter certainly did. And we had a few Manager of the Month awards in there as well, which is nice. No competition awards, but we've won the league. We've been promoted as champions, and that is a wonderful, wonderful thing, isn't it? So let's have a look at the rest of the thing here, the statistical stuff. I don't think we particularly care about that. Vision and expectations for next season. Fight bravely against relegation. So I think that means the Queen is relatively okay if we were to get relegated. Now, one thing that is a slight concern is we don't have a contract for next season yet. Now, I did ask and it got rejected. Now, that was before we got the money for winning the league, and the finances have since improved. So I'm hoping we're going to get offered a contract at some point. Otherwise, it could get a little bit awkward, couldn't it? I wonder if we can even ask. But anyway, hopefully that'll sort itself out. Surely they'll be willing to keep us. We can see team leaders there. Gibson will be off, certainly as a player. I'll keep him as a coach if he wants to sign that contract. But yeah, there's a lot of players here. Todd, McKay are both leaving. Little hopefully will stay, but his wage demands might be a problem for us. Swanson is off. Wheater will still be around. We know that Cooper's leaving. Who else is leaving here? Lawless hopefully will go. Tomlin hopefully will go as well. Cassidy's only on loan, so he may leave. So there's gonna be a hole in the dressing room, that is for sure. We'll do the end of season team meeting when we get off camera. The injury, obviously, Connolly, we didn't see him at all this season. Would have liked to have played him at the end of the year, but obviously, we had some issues at the end of the year we had to deal with. But he's back for next year, which is, well, what they say, it's like a new signing, isn't it? So they've gone on holidays. They'll be back in mid-June, and that is from the Dunfermline game. So, guys, that brings us now to goal of the season. So if you're new to the channel, the way this works, it'll be the little goal nominated by the game and 3 others I deem worthy. At the end of the little compilation here, there'll be a link down the bottom at the top of the description. Does that make sense? Anyway, same as voting for Player of the Year. Click on that. It'll take you through to a straw poll, and you can vote for which goal you think has been our best this season, and we'll announce the winner early next season once you've all had a chance to vote. But that is it for today. If you've enjoyed the season, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time for a summer transfer special. We have no wiggle room, and it's going to be difficult to try and build a team to stay in the Premiership. Can we do it? Let's hope so. So I'll just have a quick look here at everybody's stats there for you for the year. Yeah, I hope we can. Time will tell, though, won't it? But it's been an enjoyable season. Hopefully next year is going to be more difficult, but just as enjoyable. Till then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Here are our top 5 goals from the 21-22 season. Don't forget to vote for your favourite.